making 5 looks for every top was insanely hard. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name's Nisai and this is the Growing Together Sims 4 CAS Deep Dive series. In this episode, we're looking at 5 top of the tops for male and masculine body types. The ranking system I use is obviously based on my personal opinion, but I also took into account how universal the top is and the swatches, both if they are nice and how different they make the top look for Sims' various personalities and body types. Please remember this video is chaptered, and no, I am not saying go jump straight to number 1.
Just don't do it.
At the end, I give you my thoughts on male masculine Growing Together CAS altogether and why doing this was such a pain. Number 5, the shirt. It's a nice shirt, okay? It's got a bit of looseness to it, making it more casual. The checkered pattern is nice, and there are some lovely swatches, and some that are not so great. At least I got to embrace the dad vibe with the middle sim. It might not be the best look, but I just couldn't stop myself. I guess this is growing together and not get together, right? I like that you can make a more adult, serious looks with it, but also a look that just says, yeah, I have shirts. You thought I was an animal, right? But no, I have shirts. Might be a bit loose, but yeah. Number 4, the gradient sweater. I like the length and it's nice, big and cozy. I don't think it necessarily makes the Sims look good, but I also think that's maybe not the point here. It's meant to keep you warm on a long winter night and maybe make you feel just a little bit fabulous. As much as I am a fan of gradients, I think they're really hard to pull off on clothing, and I'm not entirely a fan of how it turned out, but the color combos are awesome. The single colored swatches are nice and clean. All in all, it is a nice item to have on a rainy or snowy day. Number 3, the t-shirt. A good t-shirt is nice to have. In The Sims, in real life, it's a staple. This one is, I feel, very swatch dependent. I'd like for it to be longer, especially for fuller Sims. I found the swatches okay, some are fire, some are
fire! Exclamation mark. Fire! Exclamation mark.
And some underwhelming. So making looks with this one was very uneven. I did enjoy the color combos, and that is not an easy thing to do with patterns like this. All in all, a nice addition, and I can see myself using it sometimes. Number 2, the llama wool jumper. I don't know if it's made out of llama wool, but I'd like to think it is. Looking at it side by side, it doesn't seem like there's much of a difference between the swatches, but when I was making the looks, I was really feeling the different vibes from each swatch. This is also the only jumper that I think looks the way a jumper should look like, especially an oversized one. The extra texture on it and the hipster pattern gives me a lot of joy, like seriously. Maybe you could use more pattern options, but I feel it's not wishy-washy, like a lot of male masculine CAS items, and it can absolutely be a statement piece. If you think male masculine Sims are harder to work on than female feminine Sims, then like this video. Okay, the number 1. The top of the tops for Growing Together CAS Create a Sim male masculine items is the hoodie. I think I might be heavily skewed by the violet swatch. Possibly, maybe. I mean, look at it. But I did enjoy making sim looks with this one. At first glance, it's a typical hoodie, but you can really get a lot out of it. It was easy to make looks with it. I could make it more swaggy, more mature, or whimsical. I mean, look at it. And it worked well with everything that I threw at it. And the swatch game here is top notch. And there's also never enough hoodies in the game. Am I right or am I right? And there's a zipper version too. The Sims 4 Growing Together CAS for male masculine Sims is alright. I like, considering this is not a CAS-based pack and the main CAS focus is on other life stages, that we got more male masculine items than we usually do. Just like with the female feminine items, the tops seem to be the only category with enough variety to even make a top 5. And I struggled a lot more on this one than the female feminine one. I think there are some missed opportunities here. This is a problem I've been having with The Sims 4 for years, and that is that the looser items just look weird. Usually the problem is they seem too short, but in this one they added this sort of boxy to most tops that I just really can't personally deal with. I assume we're going for oversized here, but it looks odd. Or is it just me? I mean, let me know. What do you think? Maybe I'm just going mad. With the female feminine looks, I could always throw in some cool shoes, a necklace, maybe a hat. While here, I felt I had some options, but not enough to really give me what I'm looking for. This is the problem with the male masculine items. Due to the years of always getting less, the category is way more limited and less varied. Also, there are like so few open shoes. I know, I don't have all the paid content, but like 5? I mean, come on. There's only so many ways a girl can make an outfit look casual with sneakers, okay? Now here's the big question, guys. Do you agree? Do you partly agree? Or maybe you love the boxy pieces and think I'm talking out of my bottom? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't yet, check out the female feminine top of the tops video here. Or if you're looking for just a little bit more, I have a playlist with all things Growing Together, including drama and more deep dives just like this. And the 7 infant challenge. Don't go there.